Hello, Debbie Bridge here, and I can't believe it. I have made it to my penultimate Odes to Joy, and I am so glad to have this week's Odes brought to you by Suzi Grant. And here you go, Suzi's Odes to Joy.
Hi, this is all about the things that give me joy. Now, having been through a 4-month lockdown, the things that give me joy are completely different to what they were before, and they're all to do with nature. The first one is having time. I never want to go back to the old days again of a diary crammed with appointments and even just going out for lunch and meeting friends and Pilates class, let alone work and meetings. I don't ever want to go back to that. I have changed so much. I now do Pilates on my mat every single morning. That gives me joy and my body much joy. And having the time to discover walks that I didn't know existed right on my doorstep. One on the downs, one along a leafy lane, walking my dog Jack. I have never known that these walks existed, and not having to keep looking at my watch to see if I'm late for a lunch appointment, Pilates, the gym, whatever. I have been loving the freedom, as indeed brings me on to my next joy, which is of course my dog Jack. As I live alone, yes, it's been tough at times, I have to admit, but I'm blessed in having Jack as company, because even though he can't answer back, just having him snoring away in the background as he is now, guarding me against foxes and seagulls that come into our garden, and forcing me to go outside, especially during those days when we were only allowed out once a day. It's been an absolute wonder to have a pet with unconditional love in the house with me at these very lonely times. And lastly, my third joy has to be nature. I'm sure you've all noticed how during lockdown we had clearer skies. The blue in May was just unbelievable. It was like being on drugs. I mean, everything looked vibrantly blue and vibrantly green. And of course, my garden, because of the lack of traffic and the lack of planes, has just been an unmitigated paradise for the wildlife. I have more birds tweeting than I've ever had before, more bees buzzing, and a new family of foxes who come in every evening to say hello and have their food because they're very skinny. So these little things, nature and a natural slower life, have given me absolute joy, and may they continue to do so.